We're about to get into a segment in which I think I actually have to defend Jalen Hurts. Goodness gracious. But essentially, we had a situation with Philly Sports Talk Radio where Nick Sirianni was talking to the host of the show and was asked about a possible change at quarterback. I'll let you guys take a listen to this absolute nonsense.
Definitely your starter Sunday?
Yeah, absolutely.
Is there a possibility later this season, if he continues to struggle, that you can make a change at the quarterback spot?
No, I think that's ridiculous. I think, Jalen Hurts, I know every time I go out in that field with Jalen Hurts as our quarterback, we have a chance to win the game. And that's something that's been proven. We've won a lot of football games. And again, we don't ever go into something and assign, this is a team game. This is the most ultimate team game. So when you win together as a team, you lose together as a team. It's never just one thing. I kind of said that,
and yada, 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 a bunch of coach speak.
Hey, can I say some things, T, you shouldn't even dignify with the response. I got some important information for y'all. There's no better place to win cash while watching sports than PrizePicks. Football season is here and basketball season is here, so there's absolutely no better time to join. It's super easy to use. To create a lineup, all you got to do, select a few player stats, pick more or less. That's literally it. PrizePicks is available in more than 40 states, including California, Texas, my home state, and Georgia. But my favorite thing, PrizePicks is going to give you $50 in lineups when you make your first $5 lineup. What's that mean? Win or lose, you get $50 in lineups for free. Just download the app and use promo code Speakeasy today. $5 gets you $50 in lineups. PrizePicks, it's good to be right. Like, some things are so dumb, you don't even dignify with your oxygen, with the air in your lungs. Considering benching Jalen Hurts is the dumbest sports take I have heard today outside of Matt Barnes. Like, that's just dumb. You don't bench Jalen Hurts, Super Bowl MVP, and put the team on his back in those Super Bowls. Even against the Rams in the playoffs last year, 44-yard touchdown run. Hell, even against the Chargers, as bad as that game was, we're watching it together. Me, Care Bear, and Shady in this joint.
Yeah.
And we're saying Jalen Hurts was probably going to lead that team on a touchdown drive to win the game.
I thought he was going to go win it.
Bad game. Made some bad plays. Is he an elite quarterback? No. Is he a winning quarterback? Absolutely. And the Eagles team is built around Jalen Hurts. They're great everywhere else, haven't been playing great all season long. Is Jalen Hurts holding the team back? Okay. He's holding the team back to making the playoffs every year as a starter. He's holding the team back to still leading the NFC East. He's holding the team back to 2 Super Bowls in 4 years. He's holding the team back to a Super Bowl MVP. He's holding the team back to 2 Super Bowl appearances. He's holding the team back to making the playoffs with a different offensive coordinator every year he's been there. He's holding the team back to being the best team outside the Chiefs over the last 4 years. What are we talking about?
No, I'm not bitching Jalen Hurts. That's dumb. Just get rid of the guy calling the plays and you'll get better.
Mm-hmm.
Or Sirianni, you the man in charge, take charge.
Yeah.
You start calling the plays. And so, no, I'm not. Benching Jalen Hurts is crazy.
Insane.
Dude just won a Super Bowl. The Super Bowl MVP. It just shows you how fickle fans are. They love you 1 minute, the next minute they hate you. Like, I would have been like, absolutely not, next question. I'm not even going to elaborate. Y'all crazy. Boom, done. Like, bench Jalen for who? Who we putting in? Who we going to put in? And I know the backup.
Yeah.
And I like him. Tanner McKee's the backup.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But bitching Jalen Hurts? Come on, man.
I'll say this. I think, okay. One, I feel like everyone in Philadelphia sports media has been like, oh, it's Patullo's fault. Oh, it's the offensive line's fault. Jalen has a stinker, and now it's all Jalen Hurts' fault. I felt this entire season. I know a lot of people are going to call me a Jalen hater. That's the most popular take. Care Bear's a Jalen hater. I felt like Jalen was as responsible as the offensive line if they were struggling. I felt like he was a part to blame as well. Taking it to this point is crazy. Your reigning defending Super Bowl MVP midway through the season, you're asking about him being benched is ridiculous.
As a Cowboy fan, don't you want him benched?
As a Cowboys fan, I mean, I don't really fear Jalen Hurts like that. But look at our record again, so I'm just being honest with you. But I'll put it this way. Jalen Hurts is not the Eagles' sole problem. Is he a part of it? Absolutely. Absolutely he is. Benching him is one of the most insane asks I've ever seen a media member do, especially asking the head coach that in the middle of the season. What do you expect him to say? As a matter of fact, I completely agree with you. He should have hung up the phone at that point.
Correct.
It makes absolutely no sense. Jalen Hurts, we have seen him perform really well. Do I think that this marriage of him and Kevin Patullo's offense is a good thing for him? Absolutely not. It's absolutely not. And I think he's a lot better than what he showed. That was the worst game of his entire career. I'm not going to judge him based off of just that.
Here's the problem, and here's what Jalen has to fix. Jalen doesn't build up enough equity to have these type of stinkers. Like, you ever go to the ATM and you try to make a withdrawal and it's like insufficient funds?
A Super Bowl is equity.
It is, but it's not enough to have these type of stinkers. Not when the duration of the season, Saquon Barkley is the best player on the team. Then you go show out in the Super Bowl, and then your average for 10 weeks, 12 weeks, stinker in the 13th week. Like, he hasn't built up enough career equity. Patrick Mahomes had a stinker. We're not talking about it because it's Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, no, but nobody cares about it. Yeah.
Matthew Stafford against the Panthers, stinker.
Yeah.
Lost his team the game single-handedly.
He's MVP
We're not
favorite
talking about
again.
it.
Yeah.
Still an MVP frontrunner if you look at the Vegas odds. But Jalen Hurts this season has been average. His career, many people suggest, has been average. So the problem, T, is like he just hasn't built up, in my mind, enough equity. Super Bowl MVP is equity, but it's not enough equity to be average all season or average all last season, great in the Super Bowl, and then that's really the issue.
It's because Jalen Hurts is not looked at as an elite quarterback. Matthew Stafford is. Patrick Mahomes is. So when they have a stinker, it's like, oh, no big deal. Water off a duck's back. They're going to be good next week. Mm-hmm. And when Jalen Hurts has it, it's like, oh, is he going to play like this again next week? Whereas somebody else does it, you know it's not going to happen next week. But when Jalen does it, it's like, uh-oh, here we go. And so that's all. Jalen Hurts, to me, is a perfect quarterback for the Eagles. He's going to do whatever is needed to win.
Correct.
And he's shown that. And it's not how Mahomes is going to make plays. It's not how Matthew Stafford is going to throw the ball. It's not how Josh Allen is going to do both. But he's going to make plays and win. Mm-hmm. And Philadelphia's gotten spoiled, man. They've gotten spoiled. Yeah. They've gotten spoiled. So spoiled. They've gotten spoiled because they have such a great team. And this year is going to end in a disappointment. And that's okay.
Do we look at Jalen Hurts incorrectly in the sense that we still don't necessarily value the dual threat quarterback? Like, we'd rather Matthew Stafford. Jalen Hurts has won at a higher clip than Matthew Stafford. He's kept Matthew Stafford from winning another Super Bowl. He's kept Matthew Stafford from going to another Super Bowl. But everybody would say Stafford clears Jalen. Because as a traditional pocket passer, Stafford clears Jalen.
Yeah.
But as a winner, with all due respect, it's really not even a conversation. Jalen easily clears Stafford.
But you know what everybody's going to say.
What's that?
You know what everybody's going to say. They switch roles, then how it's going to look. That's what everybody going to say.
But then I would say this.
And now that the roles are somewhat, because you count Stafford's when he was with the Detroit Lions.
Yeah.
Trash. If you look at Stafford, now that the teams are.
They've been on their teams around the same time.
No, I'm saying like the talent on the Rams now is somewhat catching up to the Eagles.
But I give you this. Let me give you this. If Hurts was on the Rams team the year they won the Super Bowl, the Rams won the Super Bowl.
Nah.
Hell no.
Nah,
Aaron Donald,
they not beating the Bengals. He's not making that
hell
throw. No.
He doesn't have to. He'd run.
Nah.
This is the problem I have. This is a problem I have with specifically you, Care Bear, because you started yelling. At least T was respectful.
I'm not.
He uses the inside voice.
No.
Here's the problem I have. Is Sean McVay's his OC. You don't think Sean McVay would have gotten the best out of Jalen Hurts? Jalen Hurts would have probably run for 1,000 yards that season, thrown for 3,200 yards that season, and in the playoffs, no, he might not have made the passes. He would have made the runs. So what I'm trying to say is, if Jalen Hurts was on a team with a great offensive mind, if Jalen Hurts was on the Rams, Puka, Devontae, that offensive line, Kyron Williams, plus Blake Corum, plus Sean McVay, plus that defensive line, bro, they're doing the same thing.
When you look at the Rams and Eagles, where do the Rams have a better set of players than what the Eagles have?
Defensive line right now. All season based on how they've been playing. Easily. Not close. Jalen Carter hasn't been playing well. Jordan Davis has made some splash plays, and the two edge rushers have been hurt.
They just sacked Justin Herbert 7 times. They pressured him 68% of passing
plays. The Rams still should have more sacks. I mean, the D-line, give me the Rams.
That's a push to me. I like the Rams. I like the Rams, but that may be a push. Outside, And if you do give it to the Rams, every other position on the field is going to the Eagles.
Not wide receiver?
Yeah. Yeah.
T.
Right now? Yeah.
T, be respectful.
Yeah. I'm being respectful.
Puka.
If we had a redraft right now, wide receivers, you starting a brand new team. No matter like new offensive coordinator for both. You have the choice. I either get Devontae Adams or AJ Brown. Who are you taking?
Right now.
At this age?
Yeah.
AJ, but you should have said.
Hold on.
You should have said
Then we'll
AJ
go
and
to it.
Puka.
Devontae Adams or Puka? Not in Sean McVay's system. Devontae Adams or Puka. Can you, bro? Do you know what Devontae?
No, you mean
do know what
Devontae Smith.
Do you know what Devontae Smith would do in Sean McVay's system?
1,100 yards. 8 touchdowns.
You wish.
He'd be a number 2.
You wish he'd do that.
He'd be a number 2.
Brother.
All I'm saying is this. All I'm saying is there a world where we've incorrectly looked at Jalen Hurts?
Oh, yeah. Jalen Hurts doesn't get a lot of credit because of the team
Correct.
that he has around him. But we forget that Super Bowl that they lost to the Chiefs, he outplayed Mahomes. Jalen Hurts was cooking. He played extremely well when they lost to the Chiefs. Extremely well. They just took the L. To me, Jalen Hurts, because of Kevin Patullo, is taking a lot of the blame. But that's what comes with being a quarterback.
Absolutely.
You get way too much of the credit, and you're going to take a lot of the blame.
But Patullo been taking all the blame for Jalen Hurts' bad play this season though too. Like I'm sorry, bro.
Care Bear,
I'm sorry.
if you give
I hear
me,
you.
if you call better plays at the right time, Jalen Hurts ain't gonna be playing the way he's playing.
That's true.
Like play calling is an art, man. I got to be able to set it up to where I'm calling the right play at the right time, like Sean Payton do and Sean McVay do.
Yeah.
And Shanahan seemed like he do it every play. It's an art of setting teams up, showing them something, but setting them up for later on so I can get the big play.
I don't think Patullo's good, but I'll say this though too. The Jalen Hurts, we got to stop acting like Jalen Hurts was not born on third base, bro. In the National Football League, this man has the best.
He wasn't born on third.
The cream of the crop.
He wasn't born on third.
He wasn't born on it.
He has 2 guys that would be number 1 on most of the teams in the NFL. He has the best, most gifted running back that has touched the National Football League in the last 10 to 15 years.
Let me ask you this. This is the question.
Bro.
Does Jalen Hurts need more accommodations, be it coaching staff, players, teammates around him? He
definitely don't need more teammates
than other quarterbacks that are in his echelon.
To win, absolutely. But where I think Care Bear is being disrespectful is here. One, Jalen Hurts wasn't born on third base in the NFL because Carson Wentz that year had 4 wins and then he got benched. 2, Jalen Hurts has been just as big a factor as everybody else that's been added to that team. AJ Brown was added to that team. Jalen Hurts played at an all-pro level. Devontae Smith was drafted and added to that team. Saquon Barkley was added to that team. Jalen Hurts has been the same contributing factor. If you remove Jalen Hurts but keep all those players, the Eagles do not go to 2 Super Bowls. And I'm not convinced they win one. So, like, when you added Saquon, and remember, Jalen Hurts is an all-pro, runner-up for MVP. You know what I mean? And I'm not even the biggest Jalen Hurts lover in the world, but I simultaneously have to acknowledge, like you added AJ and you added Smitty and you added Saquon, Jalen Hurts elevated his game to that of at minimum a top 10 quarterback.
I think he's a top 15 guy. 100%.
That's not saying anything.
That is saying something. Top 15 is good. Top 15 is solid.
There's only 32 teams.
He has the best supporting cast. I think he's top 15. That's okay.
That's an insult.
That's not an insult. He's a top 15
There's only
quarterback.
32 quarterbacks, not even 32 starters. There's probably 29 starters because the other 3 are just kind of fringe guys.
Where are you putting?
Top 10 easily. Honestly, I'd probably go top 6, top 7. But I respect winning. And
you're gonna win with
I can watch the Rams game and view his 44-yard touchdown run the same as a pass. Other people can't. Others are like, oh, he didn't do anything in the Rams game. And
I think winning is a team accomplishment. Justin Fields was 4-1 as a starter with the Steelers.
Winning's not a team accomplishment. Winning is an effing quarterback accomplishment. And this is coming from a defensive player.
Nah,
I've been on teams.
Trent Dilfer was top 10 because he won a freaking Super Bowl.
No, because if given enough time, the law of averages will prevail. Everybody will come back down to the average. You can have a good season. You can have a good game. But given enough time, the law of averages will tell you exactly who Justin Fields is. He comes back down to his average. So winning is not you could have the best team in the world, lose your quarterback, and it's a wrap. So don't tell me that winning is based upon a team. Sure, team matters. Quarterback is it.
Everybody believes or has believed that, okay, this is going to be the year the Buffalo Bills get over the hurdle. Mm-hmm. They're not. And Josh Allen is a top 2 quarterback in the league. If it's all about the quarterbacks, why ain't he carrying them to a Super Bowl?
He's carrying them far, though.
No. Carry them further.
Let me ask you this,
not
though.
going to be in the playoffs this year because it's a
I'll
team.
take this. Give me
Pat Mahomes is the best quarterback in the league.
He ain't been playing like it.
No. He's the best quarterback in the league.
He ain't been playing like it.
You're right. Why they not going to make the playoffs this year? If it's always about the quarterback.
His team has law of averages.
No.
Though, T. There's always an outlier. I'm not saying every time, but I'm saying the reason that the Chiefs have been so good isn't always because of the team.
But you said earlier, Peyton Manning, when you're in your prime, you can't miss the playoffs.
Yeah, multiple
Patrick
times.
Mahomes in his prime.
Yep.
You don't miss the playoffs.
And you have a top 10 defense, 7 to be specific.
Yep.
You're not making the playoffs?
Let me ask you this.
And so
let me ask you this, please. Let me ask you this. What would you rather have? Patrick Mahomes last year. Patrick Mahomes or the Chiefs team? You can only take one.
what,
I'll give you the other 21 starters.
Now,
or I'll give you Patrick Mahomes.
where am I going with Mahomes?
It's spin the wheel. Would you rather have Patrick Mahomes? Because I'll tell you exactly what I'd rather have. Would you rather have Patrick Mahomes or the other 21?
I would rather have Patrick Mahomes.
Because the quarterback dictates winning.
Would you rather have Jalen Hurts or the other 21 on the Eagles?
If I got Pat Mahomes and I'm going to Tennessee,
Let me ISO him. Let me ISO him real quick. Would you rather have Jalen Hurts or the other 21 on the Eagles?
Give me the other 21 on the Eagles.
You're taking that every time.
Yes, but
Every time. If it was Patrick Mahomes or the other 21 on the Eagles, who are you going to take? It's a conversation. That's how good the other 21 on the damn Eagles are. It wouldn't be a conversation on any other team, Acho. Sorry. I had to.
My dog cooked with that one,
I had to.
Acho. He
Come on,
tried.
bro.
He had you on the
Come on.
ropes. He had you.
Hey,